Hi there, happy day 1426 of What You Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting the journey as I transition from brick and mortar corporate world of businesses to the online world of businesses and back and forth and back and forth. Today is Christmas 2021. Merry Christmas. Whatever you celebrate, whatever your beliefs, whatever your, I guess, what are they called? Practices, whatever your routines and things, enjoy them. Enjoy your day. I and my family happen to celebrate Christmas, so I'm going to say Merry Christmas. For a while we said Happy Holidays or season's greetings and things. And yeah, those are nice generic things, and they cover everybody's holidays and everybody's ways of celebrating this time of year. And I want to honor that, but I also know that I think everybody gets to celebrate in their way, but that means my family and I get to celebrate in our way too. And that's Merry Christmas. So we say Merry Christmas to people. It's Merry Christmas. If that offends you, probably shouldn't be watching me, right? Well, today I added snow to my filter because we don't really have a very white Christmas here today. It's going to be sunny. I think it's going to be 44 degrees in Wisconsin, middle of Wisconsin in December. It's very unusual to have a 40-degree day. Mom was in San Antonio with my sister and her family, and they are going to have 90-degree weather today. So they're going to be toasty and roasty. But actually, the vast majority of the country, the United States, only 25% of the United States has a chance of having a white Christmas. So it's not unusual. But I'm a little sad because we had 20 inches of snow 2 weeks ago. Then we had snow a couple of times in between. And then all of a sudden, the last 2 days, yesterday and today, everything is just melted. There's a few little patches of snow in the woods, but otherwise, it's pretty muddy and brown looking out today, or not even green. It's just brown, mud, and a little teeny bit of patches of snow. But that doesn't matter because we're still going to have an awesome day. I'm going to be hanging with my homies. Right now, I'm hanging with my nomies, my Christmas nomies, as I do my daily videos. And we talked about White Christmas today on Supersize Your Business because we're talking about Christmas idioms the week of Christmas, December, and cold weather related idioms prior to that. And now starting tomorrow, since today's Christmas Day, we're not going to talk about Christmas idioms after today. We will be switching to ending idioms, end of the year type idioms, idioms about endings, because there's, at least a dozen or so of those. We can pick and choose from those to finish off 2021. And I'm looking forward to 2021 being done. It's been a very interesting year. It hasn't been a bad year, hasn't been an awesome year, but it's been a good year, right? Every day above ground is a good day in my mind. So it's been an awesome year. Get Up and Go Challenge today was about our spiritual soap. And I guess I didn't write it on my card, so we'll just look at the soap framework. And the Soapy Sisters Relax soap. I forgot I was going to give away some of these soaps to my family and friends and people I love and care about. So, Soapy Sisters, that just gave me a marvelous idea. I love when I get ideas in the middle of a video and I just start talking about them. It tells you how my mind works, right? So, White Christmas, not a very white Christmas. Get Up and Go Challenge, spiritual soap. We used meditation as our tool today to apply to the soap framework. And what I started doing when I started to break down each of the different areas and aspects of our life is that physical, financial, and relationships, I spend 4 days on each of those, the S, the O, the A, and the P. We share a different tool every day for going deep into those 3 areas, because those 3 areas are the majority of all of our stress and strain and concerns in our life comes from or lands in one of those 3 areas. Sometimes all 3 simultaneously. Ever had that happen? I certainly have. And then the other 6, it's, usually 4 areas and aspects of your life. But this year in April, I started doing some work with a group in confidence and communication, because they're foundational areas that impact all of the other areas of our life, and life skills that if we continually improve, or if we just make a little improvement in our confidence or a little improvement in our communication skills, it massively positively impacts all the other areas and aspects of our life. So why not I decided in April as I joined that, why not set goals and objectives for the whole year like I do the rest of the areas and aspects of my life, and then break them down into smaller and smaller pieces to create single daily action to improve those areas. So I added them to the challenge this year in April. as areas. So we talk about the SOAP framework with respect to confidence, with respect to communication, as well as contribution, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and financial health, right? Did I say relationships? Anyway, there's 9 of them. So when I'm discussing one in a single day, so I have to go through the whole SOAP framework in a day, and I'm trying to keep them under 10 minutes, although I think the last one was 12 something. It gets hard if you're using different tools. And I tried early on when I added the doing all 4 in a day, using a different tool for each, the S, the O, the AP, because I have, tons of tools in my toolbox that I can share with people. It just was too long. It was too complicated. It's too much. And nobody needs to learn and apply 4 different tools in one day. 1 a day is plenty, but 4 in a day, I could do it because I was making it up, but it was too hard and complicated. So I went back to just finding one tool to apply to the S, the O, the A, the P for those days. So for example, today, spiritual health or spirituality, we talked about applying the tool meditation. And meditation is a cool, flexible tool, right? Yesterday we did emotion. Did we do emotion? No, yesterday we did mental. So we applied the tool of affirmations. The day before that, we did emotional health and emotional life aspects, and we applied the emotional guidance system. So I take a tool and then we apply it to the S, the O, the A, and the P, and that's much more doable and closer to 10 minutes. Not exactly 10 minutes, but closer to 10 minutes. And I've got my timer sitting right here, so there's no excuse for going over, except for I can't see my timer that well, so sometimes 10 minutes is really 11, and sometimes 10 minutes is really 9, so that gets frustrating too. So I just talk and get it done. Our annual challenge coming to an end already. This is our 4th annual challenge. Do one thing every day that centers us. All about you challenge, I call this one, because I wanted to be more focused on and doing single daily action, one little thing a day that helps me get to know myself better, understand what's really important to me. Not what was important to me 20 years ago, or what other people think should be important to me, but what really makes me tick, what's really important to me. So today was the second part of a 3-part saying safe. This is the first book I remember, and maybe this is the 4th year we've used these journal books. Maybe there was another year that there were 3, but I think really this is the first year that I've seen 3 different days worth of coming off of one saying. So this is probably, I'm sure, the last one of that. We've only got like a few days left of the year. Always get a little nostalgic this time of year. It's just a few days left of the year. But guess what? I've already got another annual challenge planned for next year. It's going to be different, not going to be based on one of these journal books. So it's going to be very different. It's going to be a little more involved, because as I'm evolving and growing and learning and setting the example, I want to make sure that I'm doing more. And I still want it to be a small single daily action thing, but it's going to be something that I build into my life as a habit, so it becomes automatic. So by the end of the year, I couldn't stop doing it if I wanted to. I probably could, but I probably won't either. So I want to say, go out, have an amazing day, enjoy the people that you love and care about or you're with. Remember, people are more important, and you being present with those people and giving them your attention and love, and mostly your attention, is more important than any gift or any present that you could give them. So be present. Don't worry about the presents. Have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow just to fill you in on what I'm doing as I'm going through this transition. And this is a super busy time of year, not only because of the holidays, but because it's the end of the year, wrapping up one year and rolling into the next. So it's all the completing and tracking for this year and getting ready and putting systems and things in place so that everything is ready to roll next year. Have an awesome day. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, I'm going to be celebrating with my family. Have a great day. Bye. Merry Christmas.